and wonderful tiller of the earth, cooking vegetarian kura and black bean chili. Take it away.
Thanks, Kathy, for that introduction that you wrote. I love it. So, what I've made you guys today, and we won't have it right this second, but I've made this vegan chili. And so basically it's kumara, black bean, carrot, onion. It's got some garlic that I cook into the beginning of it, and it's basically my favorite thing to eat in winter. I've been making it for at least 6 years now, 7 years. It's my absolute favorite thing to cook. So what I did want to demonstrate for a second was how I made my own chili powder, which was something new that I did this year, because every time I make chili, I usually, well, you make it from chili powder. It's like the chili con carne kind of chili. But so it was interesting to make my own chili powder. It's actually really easy. The only thing is, I didn't bring my mortar and pestle, so I don't know if we've got a mortar and pestle here. But this might work. I'm going to try this, otherwise you might just have to imagine it. So it's actually the most simple process. Even with the Nutribullet, it could honestly work. But so you get the chili, cut off the end.
Oh, an actual chili pepper.
Yeah, you get dried chilies. Dried chilies ideally. So if you've got fresh chilies, you can dry them out. And you just want to get all of the seeds and the membrane out, because that is going to add bitterness to the chili powder.
When you see cooking programs on the telly, by the way, there's always a whole lot of people behind the people passing things underneath the table. They don't fudge around on the set.
So
this is pretty amazing.
This is what we've got. It's all the seeds are gone. You've just got the skin. The skin is where most of the heat of the chili is. The active ingredient is capsaicin. Capsaicin's the pronunciation. And it's a natural antioxidant. It's where the heat comes from, and it's also where a lot of the health benefits of the chili comes from as well. So after you do that, I break it into a bit smaller pieces, get a pan, heat it up, and you only need to lightly toast it in the pan on each side for about 30 seconds until you get this kind of crispy, see, very dry. So let's try, I haven't tried it with this, but I then put it in my mortar and pestle, and it just turns into chili powder essentially from there. But I'm not sure if this is going to do the trick. Let's try it with the spoon.
How about the Nutribullet?
Oh, the Nutribullet could probably do it, but I like the chaos of trying to put this into here. You might just have to imagine it, guys. But basically, it makes a beautiful chili powder. Like, the color changes completely. All the colors come out, the flavors come out, and it's actually super simple, especially if you've got a stone mortar and pestle and you kind of stone ground it down. Otherwise, you could use something like, you know, a coffee grinder, herb grinder, any kind of small, like Nutribullet might be, I'm not sure. But it worked with my stone grinder. So then the benefits of making your own chili powder to add to a chili is that it's got this kind of fruity freshness that you can't get from a supermarket chili powder, because you don't know when that chili powder was made. So yeah. Or what chilies it was made with sometimes. So the good thing is you can pick your own chilies, and then you can make a chili powder from it, and it's fun to experiment. What I did with my chili powder was I added like a pinch of cinnamon in there. I added some cardamom seeds that I lightly toasted as well, and then you just grind it all together, and it's beautiful. Like, I definitely recommend cardamom seeds, pinch of cinnamon, and you'll come out with a gorgeous chili powder. So then, added that to the pot where I'd been cooking onions, garlic, slowly until they're browned. Added in the chopped kumara and black beans, and then you basically slow cook that over a few days. And oh, there's also carrots in it. But so the best thing about a chili is it's like a curry. You just want to slowly cook it over a few days. And I just want to call up a volunteer to try my chili. It could be my, oh yes. I'll just get you a spoon because we don't want to use that one now.
So you too.
Just while Koro's getting the chili, just remember not to rub your eyes after you
Oh yes, I'm not going to touch anything.
Boys go to the loo.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, feel free. So what I've put it with here is a bit of coconut yogurt to offset it. So that's entirely vegan, but I do also have sour cream, which is also a good pairing because you want something that's, yeah, have a little bit of that coconut yogurt with it to offset the heat. Trust me.
He loves chili, don't you, Lupe?
If Lupe can do it, you can all do it. There's a few disclaimers I have about a hot chili. You'll feel it through your nervous system. It'll start to flush through your drugs in your body. You might seem delirious for a second, but just gonna take it slow with the chili. Oh, have a little bit of this coconut yogurt.
So there's a small warning on this chili, but we'll try it later after the...
Oh, really? It's not going down? It's just like staying.
Yeah, it's hot around your mouth for a while, but it'll die down. But I urge everyone to give it a go. It's capsaicin's really good for your body in terms of re-energizing things, flushing out any kind of bad little nasties that might be in there in your gut. And it's, for me, every winter I have it and it just warms me up and I just feel like the next day amazing from having it. So that's what I've made for you all today and we can try that later on.
Thank you.